Yogi Clan, welcome back to Yogi's Cycle Service. We are here in the shop with a 2008 Ultra Classic. And why is this bike in here? What happened? This bike is a good friend of mine. He was taking a road trip. He was traveling across the state and broke down. Why did he break down? Well, he had put these bars on. They're not bad looking bars. They came off of Amazon. Let's take a look at them. Not bad looking bars. It does have a welded corner there, a right turn. Comes down. Not bad looking bars. So although visually they look okay, right? Yeah, I think so too. Well, guess what? They're garbage. Why are they garbage? Because this weld right here, and you can even see it on the weld. Here, look at this. Let me get my flashlight and show you. I don't know if you can see the quality of that weld. Look at the bottom half. The top half up here looks okay, but as you get down to here, dude, that's ugly. That's pretty ugly. So because of the ugly, on the inside, it's probably even uglier than what it looks like on the outside. Now, I'm not sure who wired and put these bars on. That I do not know. But as he was riding across the state, and I don't know how long he's had these bars on here, but as he was riding across the state, he lost his throttle. It is a throttle by wire, and the throttle by wire, so he took, let me see what Harley says. Problem description: loose throttle when riding and hot. Customer states check engine light would come on. Work resolution: remove wires from bars, secure HB bushings, repair pin connections at induction module. So he took it to Harley. He had it towed to Harley. Harley wanted $1,800 to fix it. $1,800 to fix it. I think is what he says is when they pulled the wires out of the bars, all the jacket and everything, the heat shrink tube and everything is still stuck inside these bars because that corner right there shredded everything when the wires were pulled through the bars. So he ordered new bars, which are right here. And they are rounded bars. They don't have a welded corner. These are KST Customs 14-inch high gloss 6-bend bars. So we're gonna put some new bars on. We're gonna take these off, chunk them into the trash, put some new bars on. As you see, the bike now is the way it was delivered to me. They pulled the whole stereo out. I'm not exactly quite sure. Well, I guess you need to do that to get access to this right here. But yeah, we're gonna have to pull this batwing fairing off, pull some things apart, and try to get to these handlebars to get them wired back together. So I have not touched this bike yet. I haven't touched it. Harley wanted $1,800. I was like, dude, just buy the parts. And he had already ordered the parts. I'm like, just pick up your bike, bring it here, I'll hook you up. So we're gonna do this today, get this bike rewired, but let me show you how it arrived. Open up the trunk. So I guess this is new twist throttle. So put this over here on the table. Wire extension kit, fairing trim, his inside, his 2 grips. Here's one control. Here's the other control. His ignition, bolts, his harnesses, keys, and his stereo. What I really want to do is just look at this wiring harness, see what kind of shape it's in. Basically what they did is just cut everything off. There ain't nothing on the end there. See that? All cut off. So what I think I'm gonna do, here's his right side switch. This is the one that had apparently most of the problems with it. But we're really gonna need to go through this, go wire by wire, make sure that they're not cut, damaged, broken. And then once we've determined that nothing's cut, damaged, or broken, we're gonna splice all these in, make sure it's long enough that we can pull it through those bars. We're gonna put new heat shrink tubing on. We're gonna pull them through the bars. I'll go there, just take those bars off, put these bars on, plug them in, put the grips and everything back onto the bars, and then put it all back together. Let's get some solder, dig on in, and make sure that with these extensions, we got enough room. Horn and lights. So they'll sit about there. This will come down to about here. So they cut it right at the bottom of the bars. Okay. Soldering gun, solder, sponge, wire cutters and strippers, and finally, Mama's Tupperware with some water for the sponge. Shh. Don't tell her. So we are going to cut off the audio. We're going to go to some music while we do some of this work because I want to listen to some tunes. All right, Yogi Clan, so let's open up these bars. We have both handlebars wired. So the problem with his last set of bars, as you saw just a moment ago, was the right angle turn with the welds in them. Let's see if these KST custom bars will be any different. So we don't want to have the same problem that we had before, right? Let's see what these bad boys look like, and then we'll pull some wires through them. They are definitely bagger bars because they have the bagger bar bend. Keep these bars protected. Still have access. Nice big holes up here on the handlebars. Nice big hole down at the bottom. Nice big hole for internal wiring there. There are 1.25 inch bars. That wire should pull through there, hopefully fairly nicely. We got the right hand switches and the throttle by wire. Let's make our life a little easier. Cover up some holes. Cover up that hole. Get our shop vac out and we should be able to pull this string right on through. There we go, our string is out. Our main harness plus the throttle by wire together. We're gonna tape these up. Gotta be really careful not to bend the pins. I take the end of this, wrap this around here, leave enough to go up because we're gonna bring it back and fold it over. Pulling with this hand, pushing with this hand. One set of handlebars pulled. Sunday night has been a really long weekend. I'm pretty darn worn out and I'm sitting here drinking my coffee. I was eating some little cut up pieces of salami and cheese and listening. So I went yesterday, let me back up even further. I went yesterday with my daughter up to Waynesville, North Carolina for a ride. And one of the songs that came on as I'm flipping through that she saw on the dash was I'm Your Hoochie Coochie Man by Muddy Waters. And I'm just flipping through songs. She goes, wait, back up. And I backed up. She's like, what the heck is that? And she takes a picture and she's like sending it to all her friends. And wait, is he listening? Honey, we're going to play Muddy Waters. I'm a Hoochie Coochie Man. So you know what this song is all about. I'm going to give you a little culture. To which she just rolled her eyes, but she was a trooper. She listened to it. So tonight, as I'm tired, as I'm worn out, as I'm working on this bike, I feel like just kind of chilling out and creating a playlist off Spotify on I'm Your Hoochie Coochie Man by Muddy Waters. So since I really want to enjoy some music, I'm sorry I can't have all this microphone stuff going or it'll be a copyright strike. So today we're gonna, and I'm gonna find some music on like Epidemic Sound, something where I won't get a copyright strike that's kind of reminiscent of Your Hoochie Coochie Man. And I'm gonna play it as you see me working on this bike and finishing up this bike. We're gonna dig in to phase 2, and really what I wanted to talk to you about is you got the handlebars, right? And you have, let me show you. It was delivered to me like this. So I have 2 plugs that I'm sure are gonna go to these, and I'm gonna have to plug these wires in. The question is, how do you do that? How do you know which wire goes where? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna plug these in? Well, it's simple. You find the matching plug. So I know this is my left side control harness. I know this is my right side control harness. I know this is my throttle by wire stuff. So you find the subsequent harnesses, and you can tell by the color of the wires inside. Like this has a pink and yellow, or pink and white, and actually this one has a pink and white too. This has an orange and white, orange and white. I found some unique colors. This one has a green and blue. This one does not have a green and blue. So I will find the plug harness with the green and blue, and I know this one will plug into that. So then you take the plug, and you take the plug on this side, and you see, okay, the green and blue comes in on the top left. Well, I'm going to stick the green and blue on. And then whatever subsequent wires, you just work your way across, come down, work your way back. Plug them 2 together when you're done. So that's a really easy way to figure out where the wires go. Just look at the adjoining harness, because wire to wire has to go like this. You can't cross it to a different wire. It has to go white to white and pink and white to pink and white. Orange and white are going to plug into orange and white. You just work your way across the plug. Really simple once you figure out which harness goes to which one. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So I'll show you some highlights and try to film some highlights of that while we listen to something equivalent to Hoochie Coochie Man. Enjoy your night, Yogi Clan. I'm going to get this put back together. Maybe we'll pick it up on a different day. See you in a bit.
Down in Louisiana, where the tall, tall pine trees grow, there live a preacher daughter and she knows how to jelly roll. And her papa wanna save my soul, but her sweet talking daughter, Lord, she loves to jelly roll. Yes, she do. Got a gal in old St. Louis, one in San Antonio. Come and get it while you can, for tomorrow I'll be gone. And my good gal sitting alone, she hollered her back, Daddy, Daddy, will you come in home? Won't you come on home? Well, my gals in Mississippi get along and they talk. Hell, they can recommend just like a cannonball. But hell, I love to watch them fall. Oh, the Mississippi woman, Lord, if they don't beat all. Oh, now, yes, they do. Well, I've been looking out my window as far as I can see. I'm looking for the rounders and they're looking out for me. Oh, but why won't they let me be? I'm a high-stepping papa from way down in Tennessee. Yes, I am. Why don't they let me be? Well, she likes to say we shouldn't, but you know we always will. The hollers catch me if you can, runs up over the hills. Well, that's how she gets her thrill, saying that we shouldn't, but she knows we always will. Yeah, she always.
There we go. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
She always said we shouldn't, saying that we shouldn't, but she always